In 2016, another 4,000 Queensland University students are going to graduate with a Bachelor of Education and receive that official piece of paper that says that they are qualified to be teachers. But what does that piece of paper really mean? Is having a document that says that you are smart and have completed all of the correct courses all that we need to become an effective teacher? Well, the answer is yes. But what I need to start asking myself is, how am I going to be a teacher who can stand out from the other 4,000 graduates when it comes to my time to stand on that podium and receive my piece of paper? The truth is, there is so much more to being a teacher than just having a degree to prove that you are educated. It takes a special kind of person to become an effective teacher that makes their classroom a place that their students want to be in, a place that their students can learn in, because they know if they don't understand what you are teaching them, they can come to you without judgment because they know you care enough to repeat yourself once, twice, or even maybe 5 times if it just means that they'll get it. Now, I don't know a lot about being a teacher at this stage in my degree, so I thought, who better to ask than the students that I will one day be teaching?
What do you think makes an effective teacher?
It is a part of the 8 SOAR standards for teachers that we know our students and how they learn, but also that we know the content and how to teach it. The best way for students to learn is from a teacher who understands the curriculum and takes the time to create effective lesson plans that are incorporating of different applications of teaching and the popular use of ICT. Ben Johnson said that good teachers don't teach. Good teachers know the content and how to explain it. Good teachers expect and demand high levels of performance from their students. And good teachers are performers and storytellers that rivet the students' attention. I want to be a teacher who can grasp the minds of my students and let them explore the curriculum in creative ways that makes them eager learners that want to walk into my classroom.
What do you think makes an effective teacher?
This was a popular response from most of the students, that an effective teacher is someone who is willing to help them with their work. It was obvious on my observation prac that some students didn't understand the content that they were being taught and were advised to move on to something else that they would understand. It is important as a teacher to remember that all students are different, which means that they're all going to learn differently as well. To become an effective teacher, I need to remember the diverse needs of my students and understand that some of them are going to require more support than others. This means when it comes to a majority of my lesson plans, I'm going to need to have advanced, moderate, and beginner activities for a diverse range of my students. It was said that effective teachers don't cover the curriculum, they uncover it. And this is an important motto to understand as an educator because it is a part of the role to create opportunities for all of your students, no matter what their capabilities are. Churchill stated that learning can be hard work, but it should be enjoyable, satisfying, and even fun. And developing good working relationships will not only benefit learning, but establish positive classroom ethos. Teaching our students is what we are going to be employed to do, so helping them learn and achieve their educational goals is a part of that role.
What do you think makes an effective teacher?
Now, this may seem like a very strange way to become an effective teacher, but it was a response that I myself completely understood from this Year 11 student. When I entered my prac placement on the very first day of becoming a student teacher, I bumped into my very own secondary teacher, Mr. Boucher. I was able to observe a few of his classes, and it made me remember my very own thoughts of him when I was a student. He was always a kind, funny, and understanding teacher who took time to understand his students and ensure they understood what was being asked of them. If he saw you do something that you probably shouldn't be doing, or if you were sent to him because you were in trouble with another teacher, he was the type of teacher who would ask you why. Why did you do that? Now how do you feel? How do you think that teacher or that student feels because you did that? He was a teacher that no one had a bad word to say about. And it was because he was all of the things that make an effective teacher. And I was very lucky to learn from him. These are only a small portion of things that make a great teacher. And when it's my time to graduate, alongside another 4,000 eager students who are all looking to become a teacher, I know what I need to do to stand out from the rest. I have to be a teacher who possesses all the right qualities, who is knowledgeable, caring, humorous, respectful, who collaborates, sets expectations, and who is inclusive. I know I will stand out from a lot of the students that I graduate with, because some of these things can't be taught. They are just a part of you, and being you is the first step to becoming an effective teacher.